Google tells us that it takes approximately 7 hours and 55 minutes to drive from Melbourne to Adelaide. It's a well-worn path, but few would have enjoyed the trip as much as the two Collingwood youngsters who made their way across the border to watch the 2002 qualifying final. Richard Cole and James Podsiadly were never in line for selection that night, but made the trip by car to watch their underdog teammates beat Port Adelaide in one of the greatest games in the history of the Collingwood Football Club. The pair can be seen belting out good old Collingwood forever in the rooms after the match on Channel 10's live coverage. Who kicked the last goal at Victoria Park is a famous Collingwood trivia question. Believe it or not, it was Brisbane's Luke Power when Collingwood played its final game at Victoria Park in 1999 against the Brisbane Lions. It was Power who kicked the last goal of the day with just over 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
Advantage paid, the umpire did pay it. Here's Power running into goal, he might open up the goals here, keeps it low, and he's kicked a clever little goal, Luke Power. The siren about to go, and that's it. The end of football at Victoria Park, and what a sad day, Mickey McGuan. And it will be a sad day for all the players, all the past players, and all the crowd and all the supporters.
Timekeepers have a tough job. Just make one mistake when blowing the siren and a crowd of thousands will get stuck into you. They found themselves caught up in controversy at Victoria Park in 1997 when the Magpies met the Crows in round 6. Collingwood recruit Richard Osborne received a handball from teammate Alex McDonald late in the first quarter. He ran into goal and kicked truly, but did he kick the ball in time? The siren sounded simultaneously, infuriating Crows fans from over the border. When the final siren sounded, it was Collingwood in front by a solitary point. A big thanks to Aussie for getting boot to ball just in time.
Absolutely, the Crows were robbed. Right in front of me. Right in front of me.
It was the coldest May day for 22 years. It was also the day that Collingwood broke a 13-game losing streak against the Fremantle Dockers. It was the 15th of May 1999 and Nathan Buckley was at his very best. The champion kicked 3 goals from 26 disposals in his first match since breaking his jaw 5 weeks earlier. Stephen Patterson kicked 4 goals in the wet conditions, whilst the match was memorable for a young man in the number 24 jumper. Yes, it was Tarkin Lockyer's first senior game for the Magpies. Collingwood first played the Sydney Swans in Sydney in 1982, a good 79 years after Collingwood's first appearance in the Harbour City. The Magpies first played in Sydney against Fitzroy at the Sydney Cricket Ground on the 23rd of May 1903 in a match organised by the VFL to promote football around the country. The match was also the first time players had worn numbers on their backs, a practice that did not come into play on an official basis until the 1911 final series. Got a topic you'd like to know about? Send in your request to #DidYouKnowCFC and our team will start researching it.